All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, noobs. Welcome to another Jurassic World video. You know, just get out of my way. This is a. This is. Wait a minute. You're getting on my nerves. You know, maybe this thing needs to go away. Maybe that's when. No, maybe that can stay. I don't know why. Does it even work? Hello? Testing? 1, 2, 3? No? Whatever. Anyways. What's that talking about? Okay, welcome guys to another Jurassic Noob video. In this video, it's kind of like the one I did 7 months ago, which talks about how to be a better Jurassic World Alive player. This is very similar. Actually, this is exactly the same video, but I'm updating it because kind of a lot of the stuff I said in the last video was kind of, honestly, I fell asleep watching it. So, we're going to break it down here to the top 10 things that you need to do to be a better Jurassic World Alive video. That's that's hyped. That is hyped. Okay, starting with number 1. Graphics, please. Oh, okay. Number 1, install the Field Guide app. Okay, this is the unofficial Jurassic World Alive companion app. You just go into the Play Store or go into the Apple, what is it called? The Apple Store, something? And just type in Field Guide. I don't even know if is it available for Apple? I don't know, but it's the Field Guide app, and there is. Let me tell you something. It is a coin saver. It is a buck saver. It is a time saver. It is a lifesaver. All right, Matthew Ellis deserves his own wing in the Jurassic World Hall of Fame because what he's able to do with this app, it's just tremendous. It really is your left arm to your right arm. Like, you cannot play the game fully until you have this. Well, you still can, actually. It doesn't really matter, make a difference. But it gives you so much. Okay, let me just tell you what it does. Okay, first of all, you get a comprehensive list of all. You get a list of all the creatures in the game, in alphabetical order, mind you. Ludia, hint, hint. And you can see their movesets. Back when I started playing this game, I used to level up and level up and level up creatures to start fusing for their hybrid, to then find out that the hybrid is pretty crappy. So, had I known this app existed and I was using this app when I first installed Jurassic World Alive, I probably could have saved easily $2 to $3 million bucks. Yeah, that's how much that's how much of a noob I was. I spend so much coin. Oh my goodness. But anyways, this app will save you that heartache of trying to fuse and level up creatures just to see their cheap movesets. You can see the movesets of that hybrid in this app. So, along with the resistances and pretty much everything else. So, you get to see everything. Anyways, on the top right corner of the app, once you select a creature, on the top right corner, there is a boost section. Yes, a boost section, so you can, you know, play around with the boost, experiment with the boost, and see what the creature looks like with boost. You can put all 20 in speed or all 20. Don't ever put all 20 in speed. Please do not do that. You can put some in speed, some in attack, and some in HP. Or you can mix them around and put all in attack. Well, you can't put all anyway, but 20 in attack, 10 in boost, or 5 in boost, and 5 in speed. However you want to split it up, you can experiment with the boost and see what your creature looks like with boost before you put the boost in the actual game. Like I said, it's a boost saver because you get to see how strong the creature looks with boost. Like the new, I don't even know what his name is, whatever, I don't care. But yes, yeah, so there we have that. You need to install the Field Guide app. It is a must-have. And number 2 kind of goes together with number 1. Study the creature's movesets. Now, this is mainly for PvP, okay? So when you're in the arena or in the tournament, whatever you're at, you can press on your opponent's creature and your own in the game, and you will see a pop-up will appear with that creature's movesets and its resistances and what boosts may or may not be placed on it. That will help you big time because, dude, I knew a lot of people that just go for the biggest move. They go for the move that does the biggest hit. But did you know that going for the biggest hit could actually take you out of the game? Because if you're not paying attention to their resistances and their counters and whatever else they might have, dude, your creature could be taken out. So you want to definitely press on their creature and see what their movesets are and what the resistances are, so that you can carefully plan your next move. This game is strategy based, I want to say, and you definitely need to use strategy to win these PvPs. Skills tournaments, there's a reason why they call them skills tournaments, because you've got to use your brains. Well, sometimes you got to use your brains, but for the most part, you got to use your brains to try to figure out how to defeat your opponent. Right. Number 3. Now, to build the best team, it's difficult, because with the constant nerfing to every unique out there, it's difficult to really build a strong team. And now with boosts being inserted, I have the top tier creatures ready. Level 29, level 30s are ready to go. Problem is boost. So without boost, the team is useless for me right now. So now what else can I focus on? Until I get boost, what else can I do? Well, I focused on tournament creatures. So what I tell new players is pick one creature from every tier and level that one up, right? So you have a common, you have a rare, you have an epic, you have a legendary, and you have a unique. So I wouldn't even worry about the uniques too much, especially with apexes being out there. You have 4 or 5 apexes out there that you can do raids with and get free DNA for. So because of those apexes that are out there, and there are some uniques out there as well, and there are some epics, and there are some rares, there's everything out there for you to do in raids right now, that you can just use those creatures in the arena while you're building up your tournament team on the side. So it's great. But yeah, I will pick one for each creature. Which creature is best? It really depends, but I can maybe give a video about that as well. But it's so complicated, because without boost, you're kind of like, You really are. And even with boost, you still might be Because Velociraptor, some would say, is the best one of the best commons in the game. But if you have Iramotherium on your team, that can counter Velociraptor, because it has its only move it can do first is priority something or instant something, whatever it is. It puts the creature in dodge. Now Velociraptor cannot, its damage cannot be reduced, but I don't even know. Whatever. Let's just move on. It's a video for another time. Number 4, you want to use boost wisely, and I mentioned this in the last video. I would prefer to wait. Like I said, with Ludia constantly nerfing creatures, you don't want to put boost on a level 21 creature and a level 22. Now, interesting to note, in the last video I said that a level 21 max boosted unique will not defeat a level 22 max boosted unique. So you want to you want to use your gold coin to level up your creature instead of getting boost. That is still true. However, a level 21 max boosted, let's say Thor, will defeat a level 22, a level 23, a level 24, and even a level 25 non-boosted Thor. That's right. I've seen this firsthand in the stinking tournaments. My Thor is boosted, but I'm saying for other creatures, I don't have boosted in the tournament, and I get wiped out by level 25 and 26 non-boosted creatures. Yeah. So, whatever you choose to do it wisely. Now, I would recommend saving your boost until your creature hits a level 25, because now they're coming out with fusible apexes. We have 2 now, so you never know what creature is going to be needed next for the next apex, or used next for the next apex. So you might want to save your boost until your creature hits a 25. But for now, until then, I would focus on leveling up that creature to a 25 and then saving the boost for then, or maybe saving the boost for the apexes, because despite some of them getting nerfed every now and then, Mortem, Sarah Magnus, Hadros Lux, they're still pretty good. And it's free DNA. You just got to pay for the coin to level them up and then just add the boost. So, I mean, it seems a pretty good deal. Just look at which Apex is the best, and then you use your boost on those, because Apexes are not going to get another hybrid. That's it. Hopefully, that's the end. That's the end all of be all end all. What's that phrase called? What's it? How do you say end all be all? Something like that. So that's it. So I would probably save the boost for Apexes. Just do your research and find out which ones are the ones that are going to carry you all the way to the top, because some of them will only get you past a certain it's a certain tier, certain level, certain arena. There we go. Some of them will only take you to a certain arena. Right. Number 6, you want to look up Ludia forums. Just type in Ludia forums in Google, Swagbucks, whatever, Yahoo, something, whatever search engine you're using now in 2022. Ran out of breath. Yeah, and then register or bookmark the page that talks about tournaments. This will also prepare you for the upcoming tournaments. So like I said, my number 3 was pick creatures for every tier, every rarity, whatever you want to call it. Ludia will drop in their forums at the beginning of the month what the next 4 or 5 weeks of tournaments is going to look like. By looking at that, you'll get a head start on what creature you should use for the advantage tournaments. As you know, there's 2 skills tournaments and 2 advantage tournaments every month. By looking at their upcoming tournaments, you can see what creature you should be leveling up. All right. So that's how I know what's coming up. And Velociraptor, I prepare. Iramotherium is at the 28. The compies, the rare compies, are at the level 29. I have several epics at the 29 and 30s. You know, legendaries are 30s. I have a lot of epics actually at level 30s. So that's how I know what's coming up, and that's how I know what creatures to use. And you'll have a little bit of a slight advantage on there because you have about 3 weeks to prepare for at least the final week advantage tournament, which I believe is the final week of the month. So you have about 3 weeks to prepare for that final tournament, and yeah. And again, through the tournaments, you get good creatures as well. I think we've had 4X, we've had Scorpius Rex Gen 3, we have Skunosaurus, I believe. What is this month? We've had Manolo Rhino. So there's some really, really good creatures in these tournaments. So if you do good in tournaments, you're rewarded with DNA for these uniques as well. So it works great. Number 7, you want to join a Discord. It is very tough. Well, I don't know if it's tough or not, but it's difficult to find people on Facebook to raid with. I know they do the whole messenger thing, and it just gets very annoying with the ding, 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 ding. I can't take it anymore. So Discord is kind of cluttered, but Discord works the same. Actually, it works a little bit better because you're not scrolling for ages. Join the Discord. Join Jurassic World Alive. Was it Discord channel? Game Press, Jurassic World Alive Game Press, and they have a Discord as well, and there's a bunch of people there that are looking for alliances, looking for people to raid with. So that is definitely an opportunity for you to join an alliance and have people to raid with, so you can get those DNA for those creatures out there, and then thus making your team better in the game, especially those uniques. But it's a good start for everybody because you get free DNA. You just gotta have a creature ready. So on top of picking the creature for every tier, you want to pick one of those popular uniques and legendary, I suppose, that you can raid with. Please don't go for Tristonics. Everyone goes for Tristonics. Try to find something else to use because we don't want to carry everybody. We want everyone to participate and be a key member of that raid. So. And number 8, and I cannot emphasize this enough, people, you need to battle. Do you hear me? You need to battle. Because in the incubators, you get coin, which is needed, absolutely, to level up these creatures. You don't get that much for it, but it's still something. But most importantly, you get bucks. That's right, you get boost, I should say, not bucks. Who said bucks? I need boost. I'm thinking of the bucks too much. Giannis balling out in the All-Star game. Steph Curry took All-Star MVP, but you know that's okay. You score 50. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. Anywho, what was I saying? A boost. Yes, you get boost. Now boosts are you get boost a lot of ways. You get boost through the supply drops. You get boost through these things. You get whatever, but To get 100 takes a lot. So you open up these incubators, you get 2, you get 1, whatever it may be, and it helps. It really does help. So definitely you need to battle, because it, like I said, it gives you coin, it gives you boost, and it also gives you DNA. So it's a win, and that's the reason for playing. I mean, you don't have to do PvP, but I think you're doing your alliance an injustice if you're not participating, and you're doing yourself an injustice if you don't do battles, because like I said, you're missing out on coin, you're missing out on boost, and you're missing out on free DNA. And you get defeat the 10 creatures, you get more DNA, and you get more boost. So it's definitely, and again, if you're in an alliance, there is alliance missions that say you need to play the required amount of battles. So if you don't do battles, you're kind of cheating your alliance out on those as well, because other people have to pick up the slack, and it really is tiring. So definitely battle. Number 9. Complete achievements and campaign missions. Now, the campaigns will also show you what creatures are great. You know, I've had to, I don't know how I have won some of those battles, but I won. But it'll show you and tell you what creatures will be best for you to. You can also ask in the Discords and in the Ludia forums for help on what creatures would be great to defeat what. But definitely and the achievements, now the achievements, my advice to you, you don't have to do all the achievements. You don't have to. I don't do the ones that require me to level up a certain creature to whatever level. The reason for that is because the reward for it is like 1,500 coin. Like, I'm not about to spend like 100,000 coin to get 1,000 coin back. Like, it just seems ridiculous for a creature that I'm never going to use. So unless I'm really rich in the game, sure, I'll do it. But coin is really hard to get. You know, it takes a lot of coin to level up these creatures, so I'm not going to spend that much coin to level up creatures to get nothing back. So I wouldn't worry about those. I would only do the ones that give you bucks and boosts. Those are the ones I would focus on. Well, and DNA, I suppose, as well. But yeah, those are the only achievements that I would worry about. But yeah, some of them give out great rewards. Like I said, the boost, the bucks, you need those. You need those. So definitely work on those achievements. Between the achievements and the campaign, you're going to get a lot of DNA, a lot of good stuff in this game to help you. I wish I started playing. I almost want to make a new account starting right now just to get through that campaign and the achievements, just to see how much I can get compared to what I had when I first started. But that's seriously a waste of time. Number 10. You want to dart everything. I know this is kind of some common sense noobish tip here, and really it shouldn't even be number 10, but it should really be number 1, to be honest. But you want, actually that could be number 2. It doesn't matter what order. This is in no particular order. I just put the numbers in there so I don't confuse myself. Okay? But you want to dart everything. I know it's exhausting. I know it's really tiring to just dart and dart and dart your day away. It's a lot of work, but you kind of have to. Because hybrids here, hybrids there, hybrids here and everywhere. That rhymed. You never know what's going to be getting a hybrid and what you need for the tournaments. So if you're just playing for the first time, again, you can ask in Ludia forums, you can ask in Discord, you can ask in Facebook, is this creature good? Today it might not be good. But for the next updates, they might buff the creature, and it might actually be pretty good. So, and we've seen that during these tournaments as well, and we've seen Ludia nerf certain uniques to the point where the uniques that players weren't using now become the new meta. So now become the next top creatures in the game. So, if you can't dart everything, at least dart every rare and every epic that you see. Because those are the key ones. Those are the ones that are going to be rarest to find. The common ones you can request in the Alliance. You can FIP in the Sanctuary, and you'll see them all the time. No matter what kind of incubator you use, or scent I should say, no matter what scent you use, they're going to always be there. Actually, it does matter a little bit because the scents are exclusive to only a certain creatures. But you want to dart the epics and the rares because those are the ones Ludia likes to switch around. Actually, all the creatures get switched around to different zones. So you want to dart everything, but knowing which creatures are the best creatures will help you save some time, because there's a lot of creatures I don't have interest in. Dino cherries or whatever it's called. I don't dart it because I don't need it and I'm not going to use it. So maybe that's a mistake on my part. But through the incubators, through the battling incubators, through the strike towers, strike events, what have you, that DNA pops up anyway. So I'm not too worried about the commons, but the rares and the epics you definitely need to dart. And before you dart, you want to change the speed of your drone. You want to change the speed of your drone. If you start off on rookie, you're going to probably collect 10 DNA of every creature, because that sucker is so slow. It is so slow. I put it on rookie once just to see how I do. Oh my god. Oh. A turtle can get from New York to Florida by the time you finish. It's, you know what? I don't even have a joke for that. I was gonna have a joke, but I can't even. I can't even do it. I can't even do it. But yeah, you want to change the speed and see which one works best for you to get the most amount of DNA. I believe there's veteran and there's, I don't even know. Is there veteran? I got my mind on NBA 2K. I don't even know. But intermediate, expert, something. I don't know what it says. I don't know what it says anymore. But you want to change the drone speed. You can do that in your profile settings, somewhere. But yeah, those are my 10 tips on how to be a better Jurassic World Alive gamer, player, gamer, whatever. Hopefully it works out for you. It's worked out for me. Of course, the arena is kind of... Listen, we're not going to tell anybody about this. If you look at my score from 2017 and my score from 2020, it's almost virtually the same. Like, how? How? Because they keep nerfing creatures. Anyway, it's helped me still be a better tournament player, definitely in the tournaments, and it helped me be a better arena player, most definitely. So hopefully all these tips will help you in being a better Jurassic World Alive player. If you have any more tips or you have any more questions, leave it in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. And if I don't have the answer, you can best believe I'm going to join Discord or forum, Ludia forums, and ask somebody. Because we're all here to help. Okay, maybe we're not. We're not all here to help, but I'm here to help because I don't want everyone to be a noob like I am. So there you are. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll give some other tips on something in the next video. All right? So, pieces. Did I say subscribe? I did say subscribe, right? No.